Peace. So I had a client. Um, I had someone book a consultation, an astro foresight consultation with me the other day. Um, and she was just curious about the natal chart because she was just like, I'm in a season of my life where I am just not happy. I'm not feeling fulfilled. I'm feeling like, what is this? Like, what is my existence like amounting to? What am I supposed to be doing with my life? Like, why does it feel like this whole life that I built for myself is just not what I want, right? Um, and so she was just like, I don't know where to start, but someone refers you to me, and I just want to get some understanding, and I don't even know where to start. So, first of all, my first question was, how old are you? And I asked that question because she looked like she might have been going through her second Saturn return, or preparing for it. And lo and behold, her Saturn is in Taurus right now. Saturn is in Aries. So within the next 2 years, she's going to be entering her second Saturn return season. And so the reason I asked that question first is because when Saturn is coming back around to the time of your birth, this is typically the time where you are going to be faced with questions of like, am I living the life that I chose? Am I living the life that I'm supposed to be living? Am I operating in alignment with like what my soul signed up for? So I just wanted to share this because we had a very, very long and very full session together. Ended up doing a full-blown natal chart reading and a bit of a progressed reading so she could understand just kind of like what her general makeup was, but also where the stars are, where everything is right now at this age, and why she's feeling the pressure that she's feeling. So I wanted to come on here and just share real quick 4 placements to look at in your natal chart if you are feeling unhappy or unfulfilled with your life. First thing you want to look at is Jupiter. Where is Jupiter in your natal chart? What sign is it in? What house does it represent? The reason you want to look at Jupiter is because Jupiter speaks to how your life expands, how you grow, and the type of abundance that you're going to call into your life throughout your life. So Jupiter is a great placement to look at to kind of get an idea of how to set your goals. 2, you want to look at where Saturn is in your chart. Saturn is Big Daddy. Saturn is all about responsibility, structure, systems. It's all about handling your business. So oftentimes, if you're really feeling this intense, just like feeling in your body that just like you are not in alignment with what your soul is desiring, and you are somewhere around your late 20s, early 30s, or somewhere around your late 50s, or even later, for my elders, you're going to experience that around your late 70s. You go through several Saturn returns depending on how long you are able to live and exist and how old, the Most High allows you to live, right? So Saturn gives you an idea of where there needs to be radical changes in your life so that you can get into alignment with your path. The next thing you want to look at in your chart, I think, is your North Node. Now, your North Node is a point in the sky, a point in your chart that represents your destiny, what your soul decided to come here to experience and to master in this lifetime. Okay, so this is, if you want to know what your purpose is, or where you can probably discover your purpose and you feel like you don't have a purpose or you don't know what your purpose is, your purpose can be found wherever your North Node lands. The sign in the house that it lands in will give you a whole lot of insight. And so that's where we found a lot of clarity for this client that I had. And the last placement that you really want to take a look at if you're not feeling happy or you're feeling like there's a lot of pressure and you're just not understanding why you're experiencing that, you want to look at your Chiron placement. Your Chiron is what we call the wounded healer in astrology. It is the aspects of your life, it is an asteroid, and it is the aspect of your life that no matter how hard you try, no matter how hard you work at this, you're going to constantly feel pressure, you're going to feel pain, it's going to hurt. So depending on what sign it's in, it's going to magnify those aspects of that sign or those characteristics of that sign that is probably not the most favorable. And depending on what house it falls in, that's the area of your life where you're going to feel that pain the most. The beautiful thing about Chiron is that while it hurts and while it is your wound, it's also what you are equipped to help and support other people heal through. So you're able to support people on their healing journey in whatever that lane is. So, and in doing that, it helps you to turn that inward and heal yourself at the same time. And so those 4 placements, Jupiter, Saturn, North Node, and your Chiron, if you are feeling just discontent with life, look there. Understand what those placements mean. Identify where that resonates. And then start to ask yourself the questions, where can I make a shift? Where can I pivot? How can I get into alignment with the highest expression of these placements so that life doesn't feel so uncomfortable and it doesn't feel so heavy or, just undesirable. So yeah, I just wanted to share that because that was a really just potent reading that I was able to offer that sister. And it just made me think like there's a whole lot of other people who are also just feeling the heaviness of life, not happy with their decisions, not happy with where their life has landed them. And so if that's you, Those 4 placements, I promise you, will help you get you some understanding, some clarity, and some acceptance on just your role in where you are. But then it should also empower you, because there's always wisdom in those placements that lets you know the highest expression of whatever the placement looks like. You can embody that, you can align with that, and it shouldn't feel as difficult. So if you need help with this, you have questions, you want a reading, or you want to be able to consult with me, you need some insight, you want me to help you interpret something, feel free to reach out to me, send me a DM. I would love to work with you. Or you can just click the link in my bio and book a reading with me. I would love to support you on this journey. I am a firm believer that knowledge of self, okay, is the gateway to life mastery. Knowledge of self is the gateway to walking and embodying your purpose. So that's what I'm here to support you all with. Feel free to hit me up if you're interested. Peace.